The shadow has always intrigued me. In this game, it is only used in one section of a level. However, while modding, I found many more aspects of this vehicle that are never seen in the original game. So, in this video, I will be going over all the aspects of this vehicle I have found in the files, and applied them to the vehicle. These changes are all alluded to in the game files. I did not add much custom stuff. My goal was to restore the original vehicle, so keep in mind some facets may still be a little unpolished as they were cut in early development. Firstly, the shadow has an unused variation not seen in the vanilla game. This is commonly known. However, many characters can sit in the seats, which is not as commonly known. The elites only had one spot they can sit in the game that was working. All the other seats are broken for them. I have fixed this by applying the proper animations for every seat. Next are the Jackals. Their animations worked for the pistol, but were broken when they use a beam rifle or any other weapon. So I have fixed this as well. They are now able to hold a beam rifle, but like I said before, it is unpolished, but I am just restoring the shadow, not adding anything on my own. Also, I made it so the Jackals can now enter the vehicle, which they were unable to do before. I have also found that the brutes have many animations for the shadow that were never seen in the game. The brutes seem to have the most polished interactions with the shadow, as all their animations are working properly. Next is that I have made the shadow boardable. This is because the brutes have animations in which they eject from the shadow. These can only be triggered when getting boarded. Plus, there are 2 boarding seats for the shadow in the files, one for the driver and one for the gunner. Here are the brute animations in the files, which led me to believe the shadow is meant to be boardable. While these animations may look basic, keep in mind they are never seen in the game, so this is very rare to see these now. So the shadow is now boardable with the original brute animations. I have also fixed the boost function of the shadow. It has boost properties like the ghost does. However, they did not function on the original game. Now they do. So I gave the shadow ramming damage like the ghost has, because the AI drivers like to try and ram you. The shadow can be flipped now, which was very wonky in the original game. These are all the things I did to try to restore the functionality of the shadow. I made the shadow now drivable because there are animations for Master Chief and Arbiter to enter the driver's seat. As well, you can now ride the shadow because of the restored seats for elites. However, it is still wonky. I decided to keep it in first person because the third person camera does not work well at all. Because of all this new accessibility with the seats, I have made the camera for driving the shadow zoomed out a little bit more so you can see the passengers. Some more interesting things I found about the shadow is that grunts have animations for all the seats. These all work properly too, just not seen in the vanilla game. The passengers create a cool perimeter around the vehicle after they exit it. Something I'm unsure about is that the shadow has 2 extra seats called large cargo and small cargo. This is seen in the vanilla game when they haul ghosts, but I was wondering if they were supposed to haul hunters or perhaps gun crates as well. But there is no other indication of this in the files, so I didn't highlight it, but I did add it. But yeah, that's all I added to the shadow, and I hope you liked the video.